Machine guns. So this is mainly going to be about the medium machine guns, the 240 Bravos, Limas, and the Mark 48, I think. At the moment, do a little bit on 249s to start with, but mainly going to be focused on the medium machine guns. 249s are pretty simple. So at the squad level with the 249s, they're the most casualty producing weapon. You carry over 3 times the ammunition, if not 6 times the ammunition that everyone else does in a magazine. So you can have that rapid rate of fire for much longer. Your weapon takes longer to cool down, to heat up even, because you're not running that suppressor all that often with a LMG. Otherwise, you're having to cool down that weapon system a lot if you run a suppressor. Just an FYI. And then pretty much most infantry doctrine is based around a machine gun, either LMG or medium machine gun, being that support by fire position. Then maneuvering with that suppression.
Where the fuck did my shit go? There we go.
Hey, Red, you back? Oh no, Red's here. Cool. Sound tools there.
Yeah, no,
Cool.
my shit was invisible for a sec.
Right, yeah. Pretty much just said most casualty producing weapon at the squad level. Um, and then most infantry doctrine is based around a machine gun of some kind. And then their need to achieve fire superiority using that high velocity of rounds that they can produce. So do a quick bit on the 249. So 249 is obviously a lightweight in comparison to every other machine gun we're going to look at. Belt-fed weapon. So your sustained rate of fire for that is going to be 50 rounds per minute. Your rapid's going to be 100 rounds per minute, and your cyclic's going to be 850 rounds per minute. So if your squad leader or team leaders are clued in with like machine guns and stuff like that, and machine gun tactics, then at that squad level or fire team level, they can give you a call for fire, or like yeah, so they can tell you, give me sustained on F position, give me rapid, whatever. Then you should know what that means for your rate of fire and stuff. So we're breaking that down further. For your sustained, it's 50 rounds per minute, which is 69 rounds every 4 to 5 seconds. Rapid is going to be 100 rounds per minute, so that's 69 rounds every 2 to 3 seconds. And your cyclic is 150, sorry, rounds per minute. So that's just continuous bursts every minute. So pretty much holding it down for about a minute, letting go, and then getting back on it. Just long old bursts. And again, barrel changes with that. 10 minutes for sustained. Rapid is 2 minutes, and then cyclic is every minute, pretty much. Your kit is pretty much standard to infantrymen, other than the fact that you're carrying a spare barrel as well. Obviously, you're carrying your LMG. Mag count is top of my head, I can't quite remember. If I can get it up real quick. 1,400 rounds. You shouldn't carry more than that as a auto rifleman. And the only thing you should worry about carrying extra than whatever a rifleman should carry is a spare barrel, if you need one. Everything else should be pretty standard. Moving on from there, your effective range then. So your point target is going to be less than 600 meters. So anything less than 600 meters, you should be able to pretty much pinpoint hit within a general area. 800 meters then is your area target, so the side of a building. Suppression is going to be a lot wider than that. That's going to be 1,000 meters that you're accurate up to. for suppression, and then your max effective range is 1,800 meters, but you'll hardly be doing any damage at that range, and your shots can be very varied with where they're landing. Your tracer burnout is after 900 meters, so if you're shooting past 900 meters, your tracer is going to burn out. You're not going to see where that arc of fire is going. You might see the impacts depending on where you're impacting on the material, etc. Moving on from there, if anyone's got any questions on the 249, hit them now.
Nah, but Donkey's on his way.
Cool,
He's
that's
going
fine.
home.
He doesn't really care about 249s, so
Nah,
that's
me.
easy peasy.
240 or nothing, brother.
Yeah, I know the other two, Brando and Collins, you're mainly 249 guys. So that's mainly the part focused on 249s. The rest of it's mainly going to be 240, with some other machine gun stuff in there. But yeah, everything happy with those statistics and stuff like that?
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. If you want to tell your team leaders or squad leaders about that as well, send they're clued in, and then they can give you that. Give me a rapid or give you sustained. They know what that means. Go ahead and feel free to pass that information down. I'm recording this training as well, so I'll stick it on the Discord. Then they can all watch through if they want to watch through. Moving on to the 240 then. So this is a belt fed again, crew served weapon. That's the main part that distinguishes this, other than it being heavier and a higher caliber, etc. So your sustained for this is 100 rounds per minute, your rapid 200 rounds per minute, and your cyclic is 250 to 950 rounds per minute. We'll go through what the different fire rates are, your pauses, later, but that is your key bit of information there with the sustained, rapid, and cyclic. Your bipod ranges then, because you have tripod for this as well, which we'll see how that's implemented when we go on to actually going through it. So your bipod range is 600 meters for a point and 800 meters to an area. The same as a 249. Pretty simple to remember. They're both the same. Your tripod ranges then is going to increase that by 200 meters for your point. So that's now going to go up to 800. And your area is going to go up to 1,100. And your suppression is going to be 1,800 meters. So we'll mainly be working within, as a sport by fire position, within 1,000, ideally. Obviously, terrain dictates that somewhat. When we go through training in a minute, we're pretty much on that border of 1,000, 1,100. So we're looking at more area suppression or area ranges, and then just peeking into the suppression ranges rather than hitting points and stuff like that. Even when you're hitting point targets, you're looking mainly to suppress in that kind of role. Same as the 249. Your main job is to just suppress the enemy, get as much rounds down range as you can, keep their heads down, allow your guys to maneuver, stuff like that. So you're not acting like a sniper, not taking single pot shots, etc. Just getting that rounds down. And then grazing fire is 600 meters for your 240, with your max effective range going all the way up to 3,725 meters. Obviously, optics are only going to go up to 1,000, maybe a bit past, but they're not going to go up to that massive range. And your tracer burnout is still 900 meters, same as the 249. Everyone happy with those statistics? Any questions on those? Take the silence as a no.
Yeah.
Awesome. Pretty simple stuff. We'll see how it implements in a second. Right, so moving on to the machine gun team then. There's 4 roles within the machine gun squad, or 1-3 squad, and then within your machine gun teams, there's 3 roles. So at the squad level, you've got the weapon squad leader. He's going to be in charge of the machine guns and the AT, if they're all attached together on, say, an SBF position. If you're then broken down in your gun team, you're going to have your gun team leader, your gunner, and your assistant gunner. So all 4 roles are here. Within 1-3, you also have a AT gunner and the assistant for that as well. But we're not going to worry about them too much tonight. So at minimum, then when we're on operations, we're going to look at getting a gunner and assistant gunner, at least. So either your weapon squad leader then turns into pretty much an assistant gunner, just with a long range, if that makes sense. You're doing all the jobs you need to be doing. So you're being your assistant gunner, you're being your team leader / squad leader at that point. Try not to go out just as a gunner. You don't have that much ammo, so you're not really being able to support yourself. You won't be able to carry a tripod, etc., or spare barrels. We'll go over kits in a second, but yeah, you don't have the weight for that. So yeah, you always want to have two. If you don't have two people, then maybe try and think about moving to a different role for that op, either joining one of the infantry squads, etc. Right, moving on from the basic standpoint, then we go on to individual roles within the gun team. So your gun team leader, going to be in charge of the gun team, obviously. So they're going to be carrying both spare ammo and a tripod. So this is your second guy on the left. Let's go right here. He's got a tripod, he's got his rifle, and he's got minimum 250 rounds of spare ammunition for your gunner. So he's accountable for his team of the gunner and assistant gunner. He knows all the TRPs, which are target reference points. If you look on the map and look at Objective Charlie, which I've named Objective Dog, you have your TRPs in purple. If you're established on an SBF, you should know your distances and where your TRPs are when you're set up before you engage anything. So your gun team leader should be in charge of training the team on crew drills. We'll go over crew drills as well in a second, but pretty much gun team leader should be on that. So if you're in an up and you realize you're lacking on either reloads, so your belt linking or your spare barrel or barrel changes, if you're doing them too late, too early, etc., or you don't know what TRPs are, or you're establishing on an SBF, stuff like that. So we should be on top of that, and then he initiates them as well. So if you say, right, we're going to do a barrel change after the next round, we're going to do a establish on the SBF. He's going to be on saying that, and he's going to be keeping the gunner's weapon accurate, on time with the rest of the guns if there's more than one, and at the right target. So your gun team leader has the binoculars, rangefinders for the team. Your assistant doesn't have any, and your gunner doesn't have any. And then obviously he can engage any targets with his personal weapon. Any questions on the gun team leader's roles and responsibilities at this point?
Nope.
No, cool.
Questions?
Gunner then is going to be pretty simple. He's accountable for his weapon placement. So you're going to be given a 100 meter, 50 meter area for you to set up as a gun team. So it'll be up to the gunner to be able to set up his gun in a position where he can effectively engage the maximum amount of area. Obviously, terrains, especially with armor, is quite funky with bipods, etc. So just finding that ideal spot to engage as much as you can. You might not be able to engage everything without moving. That's fine. Just engage as much as you can. Check with your gun team leader what your area of responsibility is before you do that, if you need to. If you can't hit everything, make sure you're hitting the key points. And then knowing all the TRPs as well. And his role in the crew drills. So his role in establishing on the SBF, spare barrel changes, round linking, etc. And then firing his weapon accurately, on time, and at the right target. And he's going to have that thing of clearing malfunctions. That's pretty simple, right? Any questions on the gunner?
My brother, talking about picking deep or what?
Is Donk ready? Let's have a look.
Donk, you ready? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll TP him over.
Nah, he's still on the loading screen.
Okay, let me know when he's ready. I'll TP him.
Yep.
Right, from there then, we'll go over the assistant gunner. So this is probably the most important guy in terms of keeping the weapons squad or the team active and engaging. So you're going to be carrying the spare ammo, the spare barrel, ensuring that rounds are feeding, so you're linking those belts constantly, not making the weapon run dry if possible. Keeping track of ammo expenditure, so on yourself, on your gunner, and on your team leader. And you're responsible for barrel changes. So if your weapon's getting hot, change that barrel, etc. And then if your gunner does go down, you're ready to pick up that gun to replace him. Your one-up drills, keep that rate of fire going. Grab Donk.
Yeah, he's just gonna use that arsenal box behind.
Yeah, that's all good. I'm gonna get you all kitted up in a second anyway. And then you can also engage targets with their personal weapon as well. So your gun team leader and your assistant gunner, as well as the weapons squad leader, you're going to be the ones mainly clearing that SBF position before you get there. Your guns are going to stay back a bit. You'll be that first contact, pushing up, making sure it's clear. Any positions you're going through are clear. Obviously, you've got that weapon that can do their job. Don't particularly want your gun to be engaging off the bipod, etc., or moving through buildings, clearing them with the medium machine gun, if possible. And then finally, I'm going to go over the weapon squad leader. So you're going to be responsible for all the gun teams, their successes or failures on the objective, etc. The maintenance of the MGs, so making sure that all guns are up for as long as possible. If that's reducing the rate of fire down, or if that's making sure barrels are getting changed out. And then if the gun goes to go down, you're acknowledging that and then working the other gun to maintain that fire. Rotates loads, so if there's guys in teams that are missing ammo, you're giving ammo from one team to another. Make sure they're all balanced. If one team's been firing loads, make sure they get replenished. Weapon squad leader will also carry some rounds if possible, and they'll be distributing them as well. So collects ACE reports as well, so you're looking at that ammo, both for individual weapon systems and particularly for the MG. Any casualties, we don't have a medic within the 1-3, so any casualties that need to be either dealt with quickly, so before they lose any blood, to the point we can't get them up, or getting that medic over. And then equipment as well, so any flares, any equipment malfunctions, grenades, stuff like that. And then they're looking at the different sectors of fire, your directions. So if one gun needs to be looking at one road, another gun needs to be looking at another road, for example, making sure they do that. And then giving commands like shift fires, alternating guns, and then controlling the rate of fire, which we'll go over all of that when we get into the practical side of it. And then knows location of both the assault forces and any security elements to prevent any friendly fire, as either the assault force is moving across the objective, or if any security elements are in contact, we're not engaging them if we see tracers flying out of their position, and then reports to the platoon leader, obviously. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. Right, I'm going to split you into 2 gun teams then. We'll go over equipment. So we go Red, Collins, and Donkey. Then we go Brando, Santa, me. So we'll go over kit real quick, and then we'll get you kitted up, and we'll rotate roles within the gun team as we go. So normal kit that's in the regulations. In the regulations, it also states most of this. So your gun team leader should carry at least 250 rounds of ammunition for the MG and the tripod. So that's the guy, this guy here. Your gunner, this guy here, obviously, is going to carry 750 rounds of MG ammo max, because they've got a load of other kit they need to be carrying, as well as the gun. So, yeah, shouldn't really carry more than that. On the default kit, there is no more room to carry any more than that, unless you carry 100 round 100 round things, but you want that extra bit of leeway in case you need to pick anything up on the objective. So yeah, aiming for 750 rounds max. Obviously, if we're in DRO, you can extend that because the gunfights are massive and last stages. But yeah, in ops, try and keep it under that. And then your assistant gunner should carry 1 spare barrel, 750 rounds, and a entrenching tool, minimum. You can carry more ammo if you have the space to, but 750 rounds minimum for your assistant gunner. So within your gun team, you should be carrying 2,000 rounds. Am I wrong? Am I right? Maths. 1,750. That's the one. Which is a lot of ammo, but also not a lot when you're firing rapid all the time, which is why we bring it down to sustained, and then sustained 8 further than that as well. And then your weapon squad leader is carrying a grenade launcher, which has star cluster rounds only, doesn't have access to any other rounds, and that's just to solely communicate with the other squads that we're shifting fire off of a TRP, etc. Just as a visual confirmation. And then also 250 rounds minimum. Right, so we'll have, if everyone joins 1 free, if you press U and then join 1's free, we'll get you into colours and yours teams. So if you remember what team you're on, if you're not on my team, go red. If you're on my team, go blue. If you can't remember, say white and I'll sort you out. Santa, you're blue with me, and then Donkey, you're red.
I'm just here to observe.
Oh, you're not partaking?
No.
Ah,
I don't plan on taking up the fucking 240 or 249 anytime soon.
cool. Alright,
So you should have an even team, shouldn't you? Yeah. 2 and 2.
We ain't even now because you went in here.
yeah, we got a 3 and a
What you
2.
Where the fuck is the third person? I see 2 right there and 2
I
right
was
there.
partaking. But I can not partake, that's fine. Alright, yeah, we'll just do 2 and 2 then. So we'll do Collins, Donkey, Brando, and Santa. We'll just do the gunner assistant, and then we'll do a bit of gun team leader afterwards. Right, so decide between you who wants to be gunner first, who wants to be assistant first.
I guess I'll be gunner first.
Mm.
I get the 240.
Yeah, I don't got no assistant shit.
Cool. Alright, grab the kits that are in the arsenal in the public loadouts, everyone. Just so we're all on a basic kit, including you two.
That's racist.
Absolutely. So the ones in public, the ones I've just put in there, they're going to be the minimum kit you need on you. You don't have anything extra. So feel free to save them, edit them later. But just for now, we'll use them. Don't remove everything when you edit them. That's your minimum kit. I think in the assistant I had an extra belt.
Earplugs, those gotta go.
everyone's happy with that kit, we will look at the map. Alright, if you look at the map, if you were at the leadership training or watched it back, it's the same objective, same map markings, pretty much identical. So for this, we land at HLZ Matilda. For garden teams, we'd probably be attached to the assault squads 1 and 2. We'd have one gun with 1-1, one gun with 1-2, and then all the way up to the ORP. After leader of recon, etc., we'll then split off as our squad up to the SBF, probably following a line behind to the hill like this, rather than skylining up the side. And in our established position. So if we head down to that position now.
I'm your fucking OC. If I see any unfair training, I will god gun you.
Go ahead and Ligma.
I gotta make sure you guys are training safe.
This is a funky rock.
you don't got a vest on.
Stay on the left side of this rock.
Oh, they want on the OC.
Yeah, you need one on, brother. You might get shot.
So this is the SBF position that I've chosen for this. And it's the most advantageous position for this objective across the thing. Has the most eyes. You can't see the northwestern side, but you can pretty much see everything else. This rock is pretty funky, so we'll make do. Don't stand too far to the right, otherwise you fall for it. Just an FYI. Right, so when we were establishing on an SBF position, then we'd have the anyone that's not got a machine gun come up and clear it first, make sure there's no one here. Then your MGs would come up. Either if you have a gun team leader, they come on tripod, or one will come on tripod after the other one's established on bipod. But since we don't have that at the moment, we'll just skip that step, go over it in a bit when we get a gun team leader. So the gun drills then. We'll go over gun drills. So barrel changes for sustained is every 10 minutes, rapid every 2 minutes, and every minute for cyclic. So you know, have tripod to bipod, bipod to tripod, etc. Go over that when we have a gun team leader. Dead gunner, that's just when your gunner goes down, your assistant gunner's picking up that gun. Linking belts, if you head over to your gunner that's on this hill. You should, if you look at their weapon, it might say linking belt. They might need to fire a round off first before they do that. So if you ace interact with their weapon, you might need to get closer. You should see link belt. Both happy with that?
Yep.
Collins, you happy?
Yeah, yeah, it's good.
Cool. Alright, so that's your linking rounds. You can do this. You should be able to gauge how much ammo they're going through, depending on what the rate of fire is. But yeah, you don't need to do it all the time. It will just put the belt they were using in your backpack and switch out for a fresh one. So if you look in your bags or wherever on your person now, you should see a belt that's got a little bit of ammo missing. That's all that mechanic does. It doesn't like add to their belt, if that makes sense. So but at the end of an op, you might have 3 or 4 half empty belts, which you can then relink with Ace as well.
So it's advised to be repackaging.
Yeah, yeah. Or leaving it till quite late in the belt, like the last quarter of the belt, before you switch. Otherwise, you're just going to be switching out all the time when you don't need to, if that makes sense.
Sounds good.
Obviously, there's no negative to it, but you don't need to do it. You can have your own eyes up, either providing security to the flanks or on the objective. And then spare barrel changes. So you should be able to look at their weapon temperature. Same way you looked at belt linking, check weapon temperature. You go on there, it will show green, amber, and red. When it gets in the red, that's when it'll be changing the barrel. So you're going to be out, you're going to call out to your gunner and your gun team leader that you need to change barrel. Your gun team leader then will, or you, will then say, we're going to change barrel after our next burst. Don't do it straight away. Let your gunner know they're going to be doing it after 1 burst, 2 bursts, etc. Just so they're prepared for it. And then your gun team leader can call out to the weapon squad leader when your gun's down. And then, yeah, that will take a couple of seconds. If you go ahead and change barrel now, just get a feel of that.
Swapping.
Swapping.
Up.
Get up.
Yeah, pretty quick, right? Not super, super long. And then the old one will go in your bag. It will cool down over time. If you want to add spare barrel water bottles to your assistant kits, feel free to. You can then cool down the barrels in your bag or the barrel on the gun with water. Displacement and emplacement, I went over that. You have one gun come up at a time and then go back at a time. Depending if it's on tripod or bipod, that will depend on you if you have a weapons gun team leader as well.
So tricky.
Yeah, so it's a weird spot, but it works.
Yeah, I had the spot before we swapped barrels.
Yeah. But it might be easier to go down on the flat bit to the right, unsure. But yeah, it's all about finding that sweet spot, especially with armor. And the terrain is kind of sucky sometimes.
Because realistically, I should be able to fucking plop that shit down.
Yeah, exactly.
Move forward a little bit.
I'm down.
Tripods help if we can use them. Obviously, there's times where we can't.
You fuck.
If we go down to rate of fire then. So this is mainly for the gunners. And if you're going to be a gunner. Sustained is 100 rounds per minute, like I said before. This is 69 rounds every 4 to 5 seconds. You can have a sustained count, which is, again, 69 rounds, but it's at an interval set by your weapon squad leader. So if I say sustained 8, that will be you're firing 69 rounds every 8 seconds. So what that will be is you fire a burst, you're then counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then firing another burst, right? If you're just on sustained, you're just counting to 4 or 5, and then firing. Your rapid then is 200 rounds per minute. That's 10 to 13 rounds in a burst every 2 to 3 seconds. So again, you're firing that burst and counting 2 to 3. Everyone in the gun team is counting out loud. So everyone's on time, right? So if we do that real quick we'll make red gun team 1 and blue gun team 2. So Donk, you're going to be gun team 1 with Collins, and Santa, you're going to be gun team 2 with Brando. So if you have gun team 1, do if you look at to the right hand side of the objective to the very south, you have that blue factory building. It's on TRP1.
Happy.
If you just do sustained on that target, it's 925 meters away. Give me sustained, gun 1. Whenever you're ready. And then you're both counting out loud.
4, 5,
1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5.
And then give me one more and then ceasefire.
2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Gun team 2, the same when you're ready.
Alright. You ready, fucking Brenda?
Yep.
Link your belt.
Alright, cool. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And one more for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Lovely. So yeah, make sure you're shouting it out, so everyone's on the same page. Yeah, when it goes to 2 guns then, so if we're having talking guns, or if we're moving down a line, if we've got more than 2, it'll be on gun 1, we're going to do sustained. So gun 1 will fire first, and then after those 5 seconds, it will be then gun 2
1, 2,
after 5
3.
seconds.
4, 5.
So now gun 2 would fire. And then 5 seconds.
1, 2, 3.
4,
And then go on. Yep. And then all count again.
1, 2, 3,
3,
4, 5.
1,
And then one more burst from each
3,
gun.
4,
5.
1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect. Alright, rapid then is going to be, like I said, 10 to 13 rounds every 2 to 3 seconds. So a lot faster, pretty much double. Well, it is double your rate of fire. So we're going to be using this mainly for your gaining fire superiority in any event. For your initiate, on the initiate call, on your shift fires and your lift fires. So what I mean by that is, if we are initiating on this objective on TRP1, as the assault force is preparing to start, looking at TRP1, both guns then on the initiate call will engage at a rapid rate of fire just to gain fire superiority over that objective, until either weapon squad leader deems it safe to go down to a sustained rate of fire, or you do 4 bursts each, and then you're going down to a sustained automatically. That makes sense?
Yep.
So for that, you're both
Man,
firing at the same time.
If there's more than one gun, do we talk guns with that, or we just?
No, all guns are firing at the same time for the initiate.
Okay.
And then after that initial initiate call, and you've fired those 4 rounds, or weapon squad leaders deemed it safe to lower it, you'll then either go into talking guns or just engaging different TRPs, if that makes sense, depending on what the squad leader's doing. And he'll let you know if you're talking guns or not. So if we then say we're about to initiate on TRP1. Alright. Everyone happy with that?
Alright.
Initiate.
1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2,
3.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, lovely. And then you'd bring it down to a sustained rate of fire. So that'll just be 4 to 5 seconds and lower round count. Yeah, perfect. That's what you do on initiate and on shift fire calls. So on shift fire calls, you're going to be doing rapid for 4 bursts on the TRP you're already engaging. So say I want shift fire from TRP1 to TRP2. You'll do 4 bursts rapid TRP1, and then you'd call shifting fire. Everyone in the in the gun team would do that. And then you'll shift over to TRP2, and you'll do 4 rounds of rapid on TRP2, and then shift it back to sustained. That makes sense?
Paper.
Cool. If we talk a little bit about the types of fire you can do. So the different types of fire machine guns can do, obviously. You do searching, traversing, fixed. So I saw that you were both doing fixed on that TRP. If we're just suppressing, say it's TRP 1, we're looking at that, it's pretty much everything within phase line alpha to Bravo. So you want to be either doing traversing along left to right or searching rather than staying on a fixed point. That makes sense. Obviously, your gun team leader then is up to them to tell you what to be doing and if you need to switch from one to the other as well. If they see you doing a lot of fixed, they might tell you, hey, do a bit traversing, do a bit searching, etc. You can also get search and traverse. Does everyone know what these means, by the way, before I continue?
Yeah.
Collins, happy with searching, traversing?
Yeah.
Brando, happy?
Yep.
Cool. You have search and traverse, swinging, traverse, and free gun as well. There's diagrams on there if you're not happy with any of them. So yeah.
All about the beating zone, brother.
Exactly.
And quickest way, traversing left to right. From what I got, sections just up and down.
Yep.
To elevation.
Yeah. And you can mix the two, go left and right, up and up, down, which is search and traverse.
Oh.
Happy days. Right. From there then. On that call as well, once you've shifted, the weapon squad leader will fire a flare in the air. Signal. It is just a signal flare. There's no light that comes out of it. So it doesn't light anyone up, etc. Just a visual confirmation. Obviously in the day it doesn't really work. But at night, that's what we'll do. And radio, obviously. So, the purpose of that is the ground assault team won't push past phase line alpha until we've shifted off TRP1 to TRP2 and TRP3 pretty much. So we're not engaging anything in their working area. And the same as phase line Bravo, they call up 1-3, shift fire, and then we'll shift fire to TRP4 and 3. Get out of phase line Bravo to Charlie and let them work there.
Yep. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm on the line, guys, if I can throw up the white star. Is that what you're saying, right?
What's that? No, we'll
Guys
just
on
do
the
it.
ground.
No,
It's
just
not
us.
on us.
We'll do the star.
Well, realistically, it'd be on the guys down there to fucking let us know when they're in position to fucking shoot their white star, not us.
Okay.
Here, brother.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
That's all good. I will talk to them about that then. I'm just going off my knowledge. So yeah, any knowledge is useful.
Yeah,
Many of
no,
you guys.
I'm just saying that's how we did it. Like, my squad would roll up to where we need to go, and we'll fucking shoot that white star to let the gunners know, hey, we're here.
Yeah, got you.
Your fires, and obviously you do a radio call as well, but that's a visual for the gunners.
Yeah, got you. So yeah, we'll go through to phase line Delta then. So we're established on the SBF. Do it realistically then. We're established on the SBF. I'll be weapon squad leader / gun team leaders for both squads of both guns. So we'll check everyone has eyes on appropriate TRPs. So TRP1 then is going to be bearing 64. It's going to be that collection of the white shed, the blue shed, and the brick building within the compound with the radio tower. Everyone happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
Distance to that is going to be 925 meters. TRP2 is going to be just to the left of that. Be difficult to locate it exactly, but we're going to say it's the 2-story brick and then white second story building on bearing 58.
Copy.
Everyone got eyes on that?
Yep.
That's
Brick bottom, white top.
943 meters.
Copy.
TRP3 is going to be mid-height on those trees, or where that ladder is on the back wall, left-hand side of the red sign. bearing 59. That's going to be 1,050 meters. And then TRP4 is the last one we'll look at for this example, and that's going to be, you see those two yellow yellow walls with a open area in the middle.
Ever.
Cool. Bearing 52. That is going to be 990 meters. And that's TRP4.
Copy.
Probably yellow walls in the middle with that 7-ton crash to it. That's
Probably can see the
53.
7-ton, I can't see it. Like two yellow walls.
Two, yeah,
trees.
yellow walls
Yeah.
parallel with a market kind of shed in the middle. Or a shed, yeah.
Can we shoot at it?
Yeah,
I don't know, we'll do this
reverse.
realistically.
Okay.
Yeah, you seen? Guys on?
You got it?
Santa?
Well,
You happy
You
with
got
that?
TRP4?
I'm looking at the fucking shit you're saying. I see the yellow walls and shit.
Bearing
Yeah,
I'm
52.
saying I'm looking at one with a 7-ton.
You probably can see it. I can't see it from where
It's got a 2-story white building with a balcony facing south, just to
Yep.
the northeast of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Oh yeah, seen the
It's got a
7-ton.
fucking
Yeah, I got it.
signatar, Yeah.
Got
It's
it.
not a signatar, it's a fucking tree, but yeah.
Yeah, cool. Alright, everyone happy with those TRPs then? Alright,
Yeah,
so
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm set on my TRPs.
cool. Alright, so the scenario, the assault force is going to be at the LCC, and they're going to give me the initiate call, and then on my initiate call we're going to be hitting TRP1. Everyone happy with that?
Copy.
Mhm.
So we're doing initiate. Are we going down to talking guns and sustained, or are we just doing on your calls?
Just do sustained, and then I'll get you into talking guns. After
Okay.
that makes sense.
We
Once
are
it comes
doing
down.
initiates though, right?
Initiate, and then both just doing sustained at your own paces, and then I'll get you into talking guns afterwards.
Copy.
Alright, yeah. Initiate, initiate, initiate.
I got a jam.
2, 3. What am I waiting so long?
Collins, check weapons temperature if you
Yeah,
need to.
calm down,
Yep.
it's jam.
2, 3. One.
Let me know when gun up back up.
Yeah, got it.
Cool.
3.
Alright, let's go sustained 8 on gun 1. I'm ready.
4. 6.
I'll do talking
Sounds good.
guns.
8.
Remember, everyone's counting.
2,
3, 4.
3, 4,
5.
5, 6, 7, 8,
So sustain 8.
2,
So
4,
Wait, what?
5,
I'm doing talking guns,
Six.
sustain 8.
7, 8.
Yeah, why are we waiting 8 seconds?
Just
He
reduce.
says sustain
Yeah.
8.
Same
Do so-
rate, it's 6 to 8 rounds, it's 4 to 6 seconds. I don't know, we're waiting 8 seconds. That's
Sustain count.
Because he said sustain 8. He said 8 seconds. That's
Huh?
sustain 8. You do the sustain and then you do the 8 seconds like he said.
I'm just doing sustained rates, but yeah, okay, we'll do 8.
Alright, I'm sorry.
2, 3, 5, 6, 7,
8.
8.
I'm doing my 8 seconds, like I'm you
Alright, right.
whatever you
Stop,
need to,
stop,
brother.
Stop.
He said talking guns.
Yeah, we're
though,
doing
so
talking
you know,
guns, sustain 8.
Okay, so I go at 4.
No, you go 8.
So one gun, wait 8 seconds.
Yes.
Second gun, wait 8 seconds. First
Yeah.
gun.
When we're initiating, my thing is, when we're initiating the sustain for 8 seconds, it's gonna be 8 seconds regardless. So on his 4, I'm gonna go while he gets to 8.
No,
I don't know. We'll just do whatever. We'll fucking run it at 8. Go for it.
Yeah. So when we do talking guns, whatever the wait, if it's sustained, then gun 1 does, and then it'll be 4 to 5 seconds as an all sustain. If it's sustained count, so say I say sustain 8, we're then waiting 8 seconds between each gun, just to reduce the ammo spent. If we don't need to have the massive amount of ammo down range. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'll wait 8.
Cool. Alright, yeah. Sustain 8 on gun 1.
1, 2,
Mm,
3, 4, 5,
8,
6,
7,
7, 8. 1,
2, 3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
7,
7,
7, 8.
1,
2,
2, 3, 4, 5,
5.
6,
6, 7,
7,
8.
8,
And then
1,
prepare to shift to
2,
TRP2.
3,
3,
3,
4,
4,
4,
5,
5.
6.
You said prepare to shift, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're
Yeah,
gonna
just
do
yeah.
rapid. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3,
You shifting or not?
2,
Yeah, shift.
3.
I'm gonna shift and go ahead and hit TRP2
1.
then.
Shift.
We hit TRP1 first. Hit TRP1 first with 4 rounds of rapid, and then shift to TRP2.
3.
3, 1, 2, 3.
6, 7.
1,
And it would do individual guns sustain on TRP2.
Come on, go.
Oh.
1,
Oh, sorry.
3, 4, 5.
Alright, licking belt. Belt up. Also gonna cool your barrel down.
And then again, when I say prepare to lift fire, we're doing 4 rounds of rapid on TRP2.
Copy.
So lift fire, lift fire, lift fire.
Next burst, I'm changing your barrel.
Say that
Eight.
again.
3,
Gun 1 lifted.
Next
Cool.
burst, I'm changing your barrel.
Go for it.
And then both should be lifted.
alright, swapping barrel.
Back up.
Copy.
Barrel
Appreciate
up.
you.
Alright, any questions on that?
Alright, gun
God
up.
damn it. I gotta find this shit again.
Yeah, so I'm guessing when we hit to we're going to next target, you should be the one to call the sustain of talking guns, right?
Yes, yeah. So just
Okay.
automatically
If
after
not,
those 4 rounds, just go to sustained normal.
okay. And then we'll
Each
change it back
individual
to the-
guns, yeah. And then
Okay.
just automatically go back to that.
So
and-
each target that we shift to, we just assume we're going back to our own to sustain until otherwise.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay.
We just assess what's happening on that TRP, and then go from there.
My shit down. Fucking Christ.
Because obviously, if we're getting a load of rounds still coming out of that TRP, we'll then go back up to rapid. If we're not getting much at all, we'll then go down to sustain 8. That makes sense. Just
Yeah,
assess
yeah,
and
makes
see
sense.
what happens. So you automatically
Okay.
go down to
First
sustain
belt.
individually.
Copy.
Cool. Alright, if we switch roles then, if we go back to the arsenals, gunners grab assistant kit, assistants grab gunners kit.
Hell yeah.
We'll switch it round.
Going back down?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, once you get a kit, head back down.
Like stuck in this fucking this. You see this?
See what?
Am I not stuck on your screen? Am I like holding it regularly? Because like I'm
Oh no, yeah,
stuck on
I'm
the
stuck. Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing some weird ass shit.
There you go. Happy? Cool.
I'll talk to you about like the whole talking guns shit after.
Yeah.
'Cause to me, I'm having questions about your picture because that's for me like that's not what I know for talking guns.
Okay.
Where you at, Brendo? Are you
Yeah. Right.
old gremlin?
Alrighty, same TRPs.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got
Make sure you're linking those belts. Make sure you're swapping
let
those
around
barrels.
rip.
Yep.
There we go.
Collins fire around. Just make sure Donkey's got the option.
You are linked,
you happy?
brother. We're good on this end.
You good, Donkey? Can't hear him.
It's gonna get finicky if you can reach down. You might have to like
Yeah.
scoop a little bit forward.
This is me or Kanda here, Donkey.
I can't hear him either.
Okay.
Are you on
Donkey
mute?
there.
I think you're muted, Donkey.
No, don't
No,
know.
it's not.
Just
No, we can't hear you here. No, we can't
can't
hear you.
hear the guy. Hello, Donkey. No, assistant. God, no.
Maybe restart your TeamSpeak possibly.
Hey, he's gonna reset his team speak quick.
Cool.
No, my assistant.
Right, gunners have eyes on
Let's
the
pop.
objective and engage everything from where they are. On bipod.
Holy
Yeah.
fucking
Cool.
zoom. This is not a 3-time. God damn. Holy shit.
Donk.
That is actually
Alright.
very crisp.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, there we go. Hello, Donkey.
Ah,
You can
Man, that's nice.
do everything you need to do, Donkey, from where you are.
yeah, I was able to link belt earlier.
Cool.
Gun one up.
Alright, perfect.
I'm gonna initiate then. TRP1 again. Alright, initiate. So there's 4 rounds of rapid.
1,
So it'll be 6 to 9 rounds.
2, 3. 1,
Everyone counter, remember.
2,
Hold the little burst a
Three.
little longer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Rip it.
Just 5,
Eight.
4 or 5. Just going after sustained. Normal sustained.
We're doing
4,
sustain.
5.
Yeah.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Round individual, yeah. Cool. It's individual, yeah.
2,
Individual.
3, 4,
Rip it.
2,
Cool.
3, 4.
And then we're gonna go to
1, 2,
2,
3,
talking guns on gun 1.
Cool.
We're gonna
1,
do sustained 8
2,
on gun 1
3.
now.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
7.
8.
Talking guns, yeah. So Brando should be fire now.
2. Oh,
1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
1,
1,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
1, 2,
2, 3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8.
Cool.
1.
Gonna have individual
two,
guns. Gun 2 stay on TRP 1.
Four.
Sustained 8. Gun 1 goes to TRP 2.
We're good. Still on TRP 1, sustained 8, go.
Yep.
pushing TRP 2.
Gun 1 shifted.
Yeah, both individual.
1, 2,
Shifted.
3, 4,
1,
2,
5,
5,
3,
6,
4.
7,
8,
8. Rip.
Sustained 8 still. Yep.
1,
Yep.
2, 3,
4,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
3,
Rip.
4, 5,
And then gun 1
One.
prepare to shift off
Seven.
TRP 1 to TRP 2.
shifting.
So doing 4 rounds of rapid
Two.
TRP 1.
3,
Gun 1 or gun 2?
Gun 2, sorry. Gun 2.
6, 7, 8,
Sustained
Get
8.
another belt. Well, you're good.
2, 3, 4,
Brando?
5, 6, 7, 8,
1, 2,
2,
3,
3, 4,
4,
4,
5,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
7.
8.
8,
And then both guns prepare to shift
Two.
off TRP 2 to TRP 3.
4,
4,
5,
5,
Doing a shift.
And then, yep, go to rapid now.
8.
Prepare to shift you. Going to
Shifting.
rapid.
1,
So four rounds of
Shifted.
rapid on TRP 2. Still.
3,
4,
1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
1,
Go a little bit longer.
2,
One.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3,
Think TRP
Four.
3.
1, 2,
3.
3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Alright, and then lift fire. So 4 rounds of rapid on TRP 3. As lift fire. Both guns, yeah.
2, 3,
Rapid fire.
4.
TRP 4. 4 rounds. And
Go
then
a little bit
lift.
longer.
3, 4. 1, 2,
Good shots.
3, 4.
Rapid should be just 2 or 3 seconds.
For the
Just Brander, every
Yeah.
2 just rip.
Oh, yeah, Roger.
Rip.
oh, he's already done.
2,
Yeah.
Yeah, already.
Gun 1's done. I'm gonna swap arrow on gun 1.
Yeah,
Yo,
okay.
just keep going. Pick up the rates. Keep going.
Just make sure you do get
Back up.
4 bursts.
1, 2,
And then lift fire.
Yeah, let's go down a little bit further. Just a little bit further more.
1,
Yeah.
2,
There you go.
Yeah, go one up.
1, 2,
Yeah, we're good. Keep going.
Ceasefire, ceasefire.
What?
What?
ceasefire.
He said ceasefire.
Jesus, speak up.
Sorry.
Yeah, he is deaf.
Yeah. Realistically, I would be doing that on radio anyway. Just thought I'd keep it local for now. That makes sense. Alright, so yeah, with you two, we go over your shifts and lifts again, just quickly, because I think there's a bit of confusion there. So when you're shifting, say we're shifting from TRP 1 to TRP 2, you're doing 4 rounds of rapid on TRP 1 before you shift to TRP 2. Both happy with that?
Yeah.
So yeah, when I say prepare to shift from TRP1 to TRP2, you're then hitting that rapid,
Okay.
and then you're
Rapid is every 2 to 3 seconds.
yeah every 2 to 3 seconds, 6 to 9, 10 to
Okay, yeah.
13,
12 rounds.
yeah. And then after those 4 rounds, you're then shifting to TRP2, doing the same
You know
thing.
what? Before we even start this shit, I'm just gonna swap your barrel.
You're doing yeah.
Your shit's fine.
Then you're doing 4
barrel in there.
bursts on TRP2, and then shifting it down to
Go to,
your sustained.
Bipod again.
Happy?
Hey,
They got
when
the
do you
scoot
think
forward.
is the best time to swap barrels and stuff like that? After the shift or before the shifts?
Ideally after the shift. Obviously, if you need to swap barrel, you need to swap barrel. Like you're not gonna know
Yeah.
the shift until it's coming.
Go forward a little bit more, so you like kind
So,
of
like,
start
when
looking
I-
down a
So
little bit.
he's like a 4 lines orange, so about to hit that red area. So should I have done that immediately, or should I have just waited until after the transition?
Try and wait until after, or once
Alright.
you've shifted off, and then before you hit the second TRP. If that makes sense.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you literally have 2 guns, you can have one change barrel while one picks up the rate still. On
Yeah,
the
exactly.
line.
So just
So
let
you
me
have a
know.
fresh barrel for the second TRP, and your gun can go down.
All right, so it's all about communication. Alright.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole talking guns aspect.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So we do just TRP1 and TRP2. We'll do another shift just to make sure you both got it. All right. So initiate on TRP1. Start with sustained individual guns
All right.
whenever you're ready.
1,
2.
On 5 every
One.
5 seconds.
Yeah, just give sustained.
5, 1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
4,
3,
5,
5,
1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5.
And then we go to talking. Brad. We go to talking guns on gun 1. Sustained still on TRP1.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Talking guns. Talking guns.
Talking guns.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So I'm gun 1.
It's
Gun
your
1.
gun one.
Gun 2 next. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
100.
1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
5.
5,
5,
And then on the prepare to shift call, you're both going to start rapid on TRP1.
4, 5.
You want rapid now?
No. When I give the call.
1,
2,
3,
3,
4, 5,
Alright, prepare to shift. Prepare to shift. Prepare to shift to TRP2.
Pick up the rates.
So both go to rapid.
Yep.
2, 3,
Every 2.
2, 3,
1,
1,
2,
2.
1,
One more.
2,
And then once
So
you've done your
10 to
4,
12 round bursts on that fucking every 2-3 seconds.
Gun 1 shifted.
1, 2,
1,
2.
and make sure you're done after you've done the 4 Brando
came
shift
out
to
of your bipod.
TRP2.
gun
No,
2
it's-
shifting,
Yep, go send it.
Keeping me out of my fucking.
1, 2,
I don't know why.
And then once you've done your 4 bursts, go
Let's
down
do
to
a longer
sustained
burst.
1,
Sustain. Roger. 2,
after your 4 rounds.
4,
2,
5.
1,
I think it's probably because I'm too close to you. Here, man.
Good.
Sorry?
But it's probably because I was too close to you. Hold on.
That's okay.
There you go.
Keep going.
Keep firing. Keep firing.
3, 4, 5,
1,
Remember
2,
10 to 12 every 2
1,
2,
seconds, 2 to 3 seconds.
4, 5,
3, 4, 5,
Good, good, good,
1,
good.
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
And then we go back to talking guns on gun 1.
Jam.
Sustained.
2, 3,
Clear, jam out.
4, 5,
Once you
Just
cleared it, let me know. I'm
keep
gonna stop
going.
your barrel.
Gun 1.
Gun
Keep
2
on.
down.
2, 3, 4,
gun up,
Fire
Five.
again.
No, no,
gun
no.
one.
Gun 2 down.
Alright, gun 2
up.
next.
5
2,
Oh, 1.
3, 4, 5.
Gun 2.
Yeah, we're still fucking finding that sweet spot for that bipod.
Alright, we're fire.
Yep.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3, 4,
4.
It's forward.
5.
Keep going forward.
Fire again.
There you go.
1,
1.
Alright, gun 2
Two.
set.
3,
Gun 2's
Alright,
gonna fire.
gun 2
Four.
next.
5,
Oh no, gun 1.
Up 3 set.
Gun 1 back again.
1,
There's no one let gun say that he's ready and then
5,
communicate up.
I gotta swap your barrel after this.
2,
After gun 2 fires.
4, 5,
Alright, found it.
Let's go gun 2 after
Two.
the next.
3, 4, 5,
1,
Gun 2 up.
2,
Yeah, gun
Three.
2's up.
Yeah.
4,
5,
Alright, gun 1 down.
Alright, just gun 2, sustain. TFE 2.
2, 3,
Alright,
4, 5,
let's keep shifting.
1,
Good.
2, 3,
Come on
Four.
up.
5,
Gun 1 up.
Alright, gun 1 joining back in. Next round on gun 1.
2,
Like,
3.
one rivet.
4, 5,
1,
1, 2,
3,
3,
Four.
4,
5,
5,
1,
1, 2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
And then we're prepared to
Okay.
lift. You're going to fire 4 rounds
2,
with the rapid and then stop fire
5.
after that.
Was
So-
that rapid?
Or do
1,
rapid.
Not yet, not yet.
Two.
When I give the call. When I give the call.
Roger. Sorry.
Never mind.
That's all good. I was just
my bad.
communicating. Yeah, yeah. It's all
We'll
good.
keep you sustained for now.
Yeah, keep it sustained. Talking
Yeah,
guns.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
1,
1, 2,
3,
3,
4,
4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
1,
And prepare to lift, prepare to lift, prepare to lift.
3.
Prepare to lift 4 rapid.
Prepare to
Five.
life.
Last
2,
round going rapid. 2,
Yeah.
3,
Both going rapid at the same time.
Go
1,
4 every 2.
2, 3.
And both got one burst left.
Two.
And then ceasefire.
Alright, ceasing fire.
Ceasing.
season fire.
Beautiful.
Freeze.
Much better. Everyone happy with that?
Yep.
Abram.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's good.
If we get our gunners then to go back, swap to gun team leaders, and our assistant gunners currently to go back to gunners, we'll
Copy.
look at the tripods real quick. We'll just do a bit of work on emplacement, displacement, stuff like that.
Should we have him get the tripods first? I mean, I'm kind of familiar with it.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm
sounds good
setting
to
up the
me.
tripod himself.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, at least Brando can take the, like, he'll rip the tripod first. That'll be his gunner.
How do you mean? Say that again.
So, you know, we've been using the tripod on DRO, and I'm kind of
Yeah, yeah.
familiar with the tripod whole thing. I'm saying Brando can go first and do the whole tripod fucking
Yeah, whichever one you want to do.
dealer shit.
Yeah, I just
rebuild
thought I'd
the gunner
switch.
kit.
Yeah. I was just alternating who was gonna, but yeah, if you're happy just doing the assistant stuff some more,
Yeah.
feel
Uh,
free.
Onyx, I may actually have to go. I know I showed up late, but
That's all
I
good.
gotta go. Yeah, to the farm.
That's all good. I'll be gunner,
No,
or I'll be
I'm
gunner for
gunner.
Collins then. Well, Collins actually, if you want to pop on gun, I'll be your assistant.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine.
We'll swap anyway, so everyone have a go at everything.
Right, move it over to gunner.
You want me to go? You said MG team leader? Yeah.
Team leader, yeah.
Yeah, because he's got the, God, these earplugs gotta go. A little too quiet.
So this kit,
Yeah, that's
your
fine.
team leader only has one belt of ammunition for gunners, which is why you have the assistant carry more. So if you just have 2 guys in a team, prefer just carrying extra ammo rather than tripod. But again, it's up to you guys. If you want to carry a tripod, feel free. but
Once you
rather
shoot with the
have more
tripod,
ammo.
you'll see how nice it is.
I prefer more ammo though. Yeah. All mission
Absolutely.
dependent.
Fuck a tripod when I can get an extra 500 rounds.
Yeah, fair enough. You think?
Alright, we're gonna start off the berm here. Come to me.
Oh.
So, if you have two teams like this, we max out the weapons squad. We'll have one gun go up first to the SBF without the tripod. So if we have Rando Center, head up without tripod on gun. Set up on your SBF so you have good eyes on the objective. And radio to me on 130
Oh,
when you're set.
Alright, I'm
Yeah,
on the rock.
just stay on the
Alright, so
left hand
let's-
side.
Alright, let's just stay here real quick.
Or just shout back when you're set,
Hold on.
and I will drop my tripod for you.
No.
You're then gonna
Tripod.
pick that up,
Gotta pick it up. Scroll wheel to it. Take it.
scroll to it.
Scroll wheel again.
Yeah, I've got it.
Just see, like,
If you
mouse
scroll
button.
wheel, you should then have an attach option.
Ooh, okay.
And then it should attach.
Yep, there we go.
Now you're gonna be too heavy to run,
No,
but you can
yep,
still
whatever
walk.
you think is best for
Yeah,
you.
right.
And then we're gonna head up to the objective in a second when they tell us.
It's gonna
Are
be
they setting up the tripod?
I don't.
Yeah,
I
they
don't-
are.
yeah, they are. I fear Santa's not very good at listening.
Nope.
mounted.
Santa, you get set.
Never mind, yeah, scroll. Can you see the bottom?
So it's gonna be on 1% still.
Santa,
you guys set?
We are waiting to find a sweet spot for the tripod to get set up, and then I'll radio out.
You were supposed to set up without the tripod first, if I'm supposed to be mistaken.
Yeah, you're supposed to set just on bipod. We'll go up on tripod, and then you switch to tripod once we're set.
Alright, then I'll dismount the tripod.
It's so good.
This just feels like my work. I tell people one thing, they do the complete fucking opposite. God damn it.
Kinda know now where the sweet spot is there for it. It's a little tricky.
Whoops.
Yeah, just put it on the ground, just put it on the ground. Yep, just set up with bipod then. Alright, tripod off, you setting up on bipods.
Wake me up.
If you wanna come and have a gander, be my guest.
You there, Aldax?
Yeah, I had that. You set now?
Yeah, so take a gander, yeah.
Yep, let's go.
Oh god.
Yeah, you're heavy.
Jesus.
We'll go to their left.
I need help.
Slow and steady. Slow and
Almost
steady with
there,
the turtle.
almost there. Don't mind me.
Alright, then once Colin's set, you can then set up on tripod.
With them little feet.
Yeah, go on set.
Yep, go to tripod. Gun 2. Gun 2, you're good to go to tripod.
Alright. Just like how we practice.
Yeah. Nope.
I think it's right under. It might be in the rock or under you.
I got it. Let me pick it up. We'll step
It's
back.
still on you. It's still on you. That's why.
Yeah, no, I just picked it
Ah,
back
I got
up.
you. Got you.
And it won't drop out of my shit. Lovely. There we go.
There you go.
Happy.
Yep.
Cool. Alright, so yeah, that's how we're going to establish on SBF with tripods. So gun 1, come up just on bipod, get the initial position ready. Gun 2 will set up the tripod for their gun just like 50 meters to the rear, 25 meters, depending on what cover there is. And then come up once gun 1 is, the first gun is set. And then on tripod. Once they're set in their position, the gun that's on bipod will then switch to tripod. So we've always got that gun set and ready. Make sense? Everyone happy with that?
So
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
gonna
good.
do is what you're saying is if we're coming up on bipods, I'm immediately gonna drop my tripod here while he sets up on his bipod.
Yeah. You can drop it on the ground. You don't need to carry it anymore. But yeah, just have them
Yeah.
stay on bipod.
That's where I jumped the gun.
Yeah, it's all good. So yeah, once you're in that position, everything's the same as usual. If you both do a little test on TRP1, give me sustained for 2 bursts, and you'll see the difference between the tripod and the bipod. Whenever you're ready, guys.
Send it.
Gun 1 firing.
Aye.
2, 3, 4,
5.
2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Then ceasefire there. So yeah, you know, it's just a lot more stable.
Yeah, it's a lot more stable.
Yeah.
It's way better.
Let's just make sure if you're suppressing an area, you're traversing or searching in that area, not hitting a point unless you need to. Again, we're doing suppression rather than trying to pinpoint targets.
Remember traversing, windage, searching, elevation.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the only difference with that. You need to be doing that more because it's more of a stable platform. On these kind of just suppression.
I'd be working the fuck out of that wheel, the tripod.
Yeah. Again, know your left and right limits for this. So if you try and look all the way to the left, that's your left limit, and then all the way to the right is your right limit. And you notice it's not massive, same as on bipod. It pretty much is exactly the same as bipod.
That's manageable. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
you can get to the entire town from this. So.
Yeah, it gives you that extra range as well. So where we can, we'll try and have a tripod set up. Obviously, some terrain will limit it. The amount of people we have limits it, etc. But yeah, it's just a nice tool to have in the arsenal. Everything else is pretty much the same. Same as going backwards then. If you're leaving SBF, you're going to have one come off tripod first, switch to bipod, and it's going to stay here. And then the other one's going to either head off the X on their tripod or get rid of that tripod now. Pick that, the gun team leader will pick that back up, and then they'll head off, and then second gun will head off after that. The one that was on bipod first. That makes sense. If we need to bug out fast, we'll drop the tripod here, and then gun team leader will pick it up for that second team or that first team that's leaving. If we got still time to go back slow, we'll just stay on tripod, go back behind the hill, and then get rid of tripod there, because it saves us having to stand up and stuff here.
Fair enough.
You can just slowly go back. Yeah, if we need to bug out fast, just ditch tripod here, gun team leader will pick it up, and then you'll both be able to sprint back. Happy with that?
Yep.
So if we go ahead and do displacement now, so Collins, if you go to bipod, so just drop that for me.
Right. Bipod off.
And then if you drop it on the floor, I'll then pick it back up.
Oh, it's still my infantry now. Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it'll be in your
okay.
launcher slot. And then I'll pick that
Come
up.
on, back up.
You
And then-
fucking bitch.
Gun 2, you can then start to leave the SBF. We're taking rounds, so you can drop it where the tripod where you are, and gun team leader will pick it up, or you can just head back now.
Where's he shooting from?
If I get eyes on, you can hit him with a bit of sustained. TRP1, the white
Like
water
that,
tower,
movement.
right hand side of it, right hand side of the blue building.
Eyes on.
Distance 920 meters. Give me sustained. Gun 2, yes, yeah, start heading back.
Yeah, opening fire.
Sure. Once you're set to the rear, let us know. We'll pull back. You're to the right. Right, let's go. Displace.
Pushing, pulling back.
And that's that. Pretty simple. Same as going up. Same as coming back. That is everything. Any questions?